This is the Ridstar Q20, and today I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of this here bike. I will say, the pros definitely outweigh the cons. That being said, the cons are definitely still there. They aren't non-existent. This is easily the nicest bike I have ever bought, but there are some things that need to be addressed. We're gonna do that in this video today. But in order to do that, we've got to go back a couple of weeks to when I first got the email that this thing was coming in the mail.
Just got an email that my bike is showing up today. And then the next step after I get my bike assembled and all that is to get Jeremy's bike repaired, because that used to be my e-bike. I used to take that to work and all that. Like, that was my main mode of transportation everywhere for a cool 2 months. That being said, I gotta get it repaired for Jeremy because he absolutely adores it. And we tried going on a bike ride together back when that was my e-bike still, and he just had his normal bicycle. I absolutely left him in the dust unintentionally. I had to circle back around to keep up with him. That's just not fair. So I'd rather have him have a bike that's able to keep up. We're gonna get him some gear so that way if any accidents do happen, he's protected. I'm getting some gear myself because of my skateboard injury. I'm not taking any chances on the bike. I'm taking a break from skateboarding for a bit as well. Alrighty, y'all, FedEx just shipped it in its glory. Oh my goodness. Let's get this thing assembled. Alrighty, y'all, I got the box open, and one thing that's gonna be cool about this review that's different from others, it's both cool and unfortunate, but myself, a injured individual, let's see how it'll be assembling this thing. It might be a challenge, it might not be, but just looking at this thing, dude, I mean, here, let me give you a close-up. So off the bat, you can already see a good amount without even unboxing it. This tire is thick. It's like 4 or 5 inches wide. And then we've got a motorcycle style seat here with the ability to put a license plate, a brake light, and then I know that there's a headlight in the front you have to put on, and I'm gonna get to that. I figured I'd just show you guys. First looks when you unbox it. Alrighty, y'all. As you can see, I'm sweating just trying to get this thing taken out. It's not easy, but flipping it on the side didn't work. YouTuber told me to do that. I'm sure it would work if I had more room. In his case, it worked out. Just for me, it doesn't. I'm gonna do it a different way. I'm just gonna rip the box. I don't need this thing. This is huge. Also, be very careful of these staples when you first open it. I scraped up my shin pretty bad. This is appearing to be a little more of a challenge than I expected it to be, but that's okay. I mean, I am kind of temporarily disabled doing this. Let's take off my shirt. I'm not trying to do a thirst trap. It's California, and we're only just now starting to cool down. So I turn it on its side after all. Woo! Off rip. This thing is large. It is a very, very big bike for sure. Okay, let's get this thing taken. So right now I'm getting zip ties off with leaf clippers or something. They were just the first cutty thing I could find. This seat looks comfortable as heck. I just feel like it kind of adds some personality to the bike. As you can hear, that's a legit metal frame. That's like that was pretty easy to come undone. It's clipped to the frame when you first get it though. I don't know if that's different for other people because I watched an unboxing and the guy didn't have the front tires hooked up to his frame, but it was also an older video. Maybe they just changed up their unboxing status, but I suppose that's why we do videos like these. It's more up to date. I mean, it's 2024. Good morning, y'all. So the bike is fully assembled and it was not easy to assemble at all. It took me so long to assemble, I wound up just giving up on the whole time-lapse idea. The time-lapse would look so goofy because you would just see me sitting there frustrated for the majority of it. I figured it out. I assembled this thing by myself too. All things considered, even though I'm injured and whatnot. I've realized that the camera does not do justice to the size of this bike. I'm about 6 feet tall, and this goes up to like 4 feet. Maybe a little higher. I don't know. It is a really, really tall bike. It's very, very thick. It looks like a motorcycle. My brother was sitting on it the other day. He's like, dude, this thing feels like a motorcycle. That's literally all optics. Let's not even get started on the way that this thing actually rides. It's so smooth because it's got such tall and thick wheels. And then I added some stickers, of course, and I've got my aftermarket rear views and all that. This thing goes real fast, and I'm not gonna discuss the speed on this video because I'm pretty sure it's illegal. I could be wrong about that, and I could just be over dramatic, but I'm in California where the speed limit for an e-bike is 28 miles per hour. All I'm gonna say is this goes faster than that, according to my speedometer. You just gotta get the bike for yourself to really know what you're in for. I also ordered a goofy license plate to put on the back here, so that'll be cool. So it's a day later and I added this back because I had originally taken it off, but it's actually kind of useful and I don't know why I wanted to take it off in the first place. Overall though, she's a super nice bike. Very, very fast, very comfortable too. Easily the most comfortable seat I've ever had on a bike, mainly because I haven't had a motorcycle style seat before. I've only ever really had bicycle seats. And the headlight is also really nice. I took this thing out last night.
Alrighty guys, so I'm on the bike currently. This thing rides like a freaking dream, dude. Holy crap. She is so damn fast. I am not kidding at all. This is a major step up from my Appier A1. I mean that by a long shot. Anyways, bye.
That's when all this happened. I did take a video of the headlights and stuff before I went out because it looked legit. Like, these headlights are nice at nighttime. They're super bright. The backlight is super nice. You can see way further down the road than my Appier A1's headlights. So honestly, a major upgrade. Super fast, super smooth, super comfortable. I ordered some more accessories for it, obviously, like I said about the silly license plate. So at this point, I just got to get Jeremy's bike repaired.
Howdy, partner.
Decided to take the girl off-roading, and yeah, didn't disappoint whatsoever. Overall, really a good purchase, a really fun bike, and definitely in a different ball game than the Appier A1. If you're like a beginner e-bike rider, don't buy this. This is not a beginner bike. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's heavy, it's fast, and unless you have experience riding motorcycles, I don't know if you'll be able to handle that. Who knows though? I could be wrong. I may underestimate some of y'all. Where there's a will, there's a way. Interesting morning, guys. It's been awful. I came out here to my bike on the floor, and when I came home last night, it was perfectly fine. From the looks of it, sounds of it, nothing was wrong. Then I come out here this morning, and my back tire's flat. Completely lost its air. Just be careful before you go spending $1,000 on this bike. And if you do, make sure you have enough money to repair it as well. It will break on you when you least expect it. I thought the tires felt cheap. They felt overinflated and they felt like they could pop really easily. I felt like you could stick a pin through them. But they claim that it's an off-roading bike. They claim that these are off-road tires and they look thick, so they present as such. But the quality, on the other hand, not so much. Alrighty guys, so it's later in the day. I got the bike repaired a little bit. All I did was put more air in it. My thing now is slowly losing all of that air. It was just as hard as this one earlier. It's been about 7 or 8 hours and it's now down to being that flat. This is a bit of an issue because I believe that this means that pretty much every morning I'm gonna have a flat tire. I could inflate the tires every day before I go for a ride. It's not smart, especially not with the speed. I'm gonna get it repaired. Welcome home, precious. Oh my God, she's back. I'm so glad she's back. And what's crazy is I rode the bike over to the repair shop and I rode it there with like maybe 3 bars of life left. And then by the time I got there, I was on E. Obviously they don't do anything for e-bikes. They were just repairing the back tire. And so I came in today expecting that I was gonna probably walk my bike home for like half the ride. But no, I literally was able to ride my bike the entire way home. It's crazy. Like, I don't recommend doing it. It's definitely not good for the bike. But like, if you're in an emergency situation and like your bike is almost dead, you're still able to get a decent amount of speed out of it. Pretty much the only 2 complaints I have about this bike are the pedals and the quality of the wheels. So this one is new. Hold on a minute. These are completely different tires from the original tires that I had on this thing. The bike repair shop gave me some new tires, I guess. That's cool. Since the bike is assembled and I've got to save up to get Jeremy's bike repaired, I'm gonna start decorating the hell out of my bike, tricking it out, making it have a little more personality.
Still working on the brakes a little bit, but as you can see, it rides great with all the modifications. Nothing really changes in terms of the way that it rides. The only difference is I have a little more personality added to the bike now. I've got my own little touch. It's Halloween, this guy won't be on there all year, but it's fun for a little bit. Got the stickers, took off the Ridstar logo, added a badass license plate, gave him some blingage, you already know it. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!